In the music technology area, we have projects that look at instrument making, but we take instrument making very broadly. It's not just about carving a new piece of wood for a new instrument, but because we're working with software and hardware, we're making new software systems and new physical systems, new hardware and electronics to make new instruments. Then we're interested in how we make music with those new instruments. So that can be a software system that you dynamically interact with. It can be a new piece of physical hardware with buttons and dials that you can move and manipulate. Either way, you're creating sounds, either traditional acoustic sounds or new electronic sounds, and we're trying to be expressive with those things and develop new musical practices that allow us to utilize these new technologies to open up new horizons for music making. So in the music technology focus area, there's collaborations amongst staff as part of QCRC. Around our instrument making activities, these can extend from interactive software systems that I might build, and my colleague Toby Gifford is working on those, to more physical instruments, which our colleague John Ferguson is working on, handmade electronic instruments. And even Matt Hitchcock is working on new speaker arrays and new speaker systems for projecting those sounds into space in interesting ways. In addition to the local collaborations, we've got international ones. And so we're working with researchers in Goldsmiths University in London, with Vancouver, researchers at Simon Fraser University, people at New York University, at Sony's research labs in Paris. All over the world, we're working with these collaborators on these projects to make sure that our work is leading edge. The research has impacts in a number of ways. There are sort of academic outcomes in the form of new theories and techniques, and these are often published in academic journals and demonstrated through software development releases. But in addition, it's a very practically oriented stream, and so there's lots of concerts all over the place. We do videos of those conferences to make sure that they're widely available and people can see those. And so the impact comes from both the practical outcomes, demonstrating how these techniques are used, and from the distribution of these new techniques and new approaches so that other people can take them up and utilize them further. Part of the way in which the impact of our research is evident is in its international distribution. So we've had researchers like Toby Gifford and Leah Barclay working at COP21 in Paris as part of an installation on the Eiffel Tower there. I've been doing work with colleagues over in Vancouver in international concerts there. We're next year running the New Interfaces for Musical Expression conference, which is the major international conference for new instruments and in our music technology area. These things are a recognition of our international reach and our international impact.